All right. It looks like we're live. Okay, cool. Had to make sure we were live. Put the Cash App there. Anybody wants to donate? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are being safe. We'll start in a few minutes. I wanted to see if I can get some more people coming in first. But yeah, welcome to another live stream. I enjoyed the live stream we did. I did so much yesterday. I enjoyed the live stream, especially talking with y'all live yesterday. I think that's what I think that's just what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just going live stream from now on. I might still make videos because there's a lot of things I want to speak on, but um I think I'm gonna still, but I think I'm gonna focus on doing live streams mostly because I could do the live, give you my live thoughts, my live thoughts, and I can get live feedback as well, so I can improve on the show. But we're gonna give it a few minutes, let some more people come in. If this is your first time checking me out, please sub to my page. Please like the video, hit the notification bell, and share it. You can also donate to my Cash App. I should put my PayPal, but I do not remember what it is right now. But I put my Cash App up there. So if you want to donate to my Cash App, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on. Maybe less than an hour. I don't think I'll be on past 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's around 5:52 right now. So y'all make sure to do that. And like I said, I'm gonna give it a few minutes so we can get more viewers to come on before I actually start. But as you can see by the title of this, um, we'll be talking about misogyny. We'll be talking about misogyny. Shout out to my boy. Okay, let's talk about it. Make sure you guys check out the original video. I put the link in the description. Sub to his page as well. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk TV. We're gonna break down the recent video that he did. He just dropped today. Did men create misogyny in today's society? Do men hate women? So I wanted to talk about this real quick and give my thoughts. When I first saw the video, I was like, I gotta do a breakdown of this. And I was like, you know what? What's the best breakdown I could do? And I could do it live. I was gonna do some. I was gonna talk about some other videos. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. Mr. Goodbread just dropped a video today talking about single mothers and 304s dating broke men, I thought was a great video. I wanted to jump on that later, probably later on this weekend or whatnot. And then I have some other ideas as well that I'm gonna do also. So yeah, we'll give it like 2 more minutes and then we'll get started. We'll get started on the show. We'll give it like 2 more minutes and then we'll get started on the show. But let me know how you guys are doing out there today. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are able to be on your purpose. I know it's definitely tough around these times to be on your purpose. You know, we got everything going on or whatnot, but hey, you got to get up. You got to get moving, especially if you're a man. If you're a man, you got to get up. You got to get moving. Especially the older you become, the weaker you become. We got to be strong men. We got to be strong men for these people because these people are losing their way. The society's losing their way, and we got to bring it back up to how it used to be. All right. I think I said 2 minutes. We'll give it like, what time is it now? We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. Let's get started. All right. So, like I said, I want to do a live breakdown of my boy. Okay, let's talk about it. He just dropped a video called "Did Men Create Misogyny in Today's Society? Do Men Hate Women?" And we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this because women like to throw the word misogyny around. Men are misogynistic. Men hate women, especially around this space, the red pill MGTOW space. They like to call us misogynistic as a blanket term to try to dismiss the things that we say. And I wanted to give my thoughts on the video that Okay, let's talk about it just did, and kind of further expand on some of the points, very valid points that he made as well. Oh, sorry, guys, we got people calling me up. Sorry, a little busy doing the show. But yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started and start talking about this. And again, you guys, if you want to donate, please donate to the Cash App. Anything can help. It'd be much appreciated. I want to keep this page going, and so I can have more time to do more streams as well and be here along with you guys. Okay. We're starting off with a great start. Look at her face. We got look at her face, yo. Oh man, we are going on. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be. It started off great. It started off great so far. But we're gonna get started again. Please subscribe to Okay Let's Talk TV. Or the original video is in the description. Please go like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on his page. It'd be much appreciated. All right, let's get started.
This is your boy, Mr. OKL, coming back at you again. And we are about to look at a compilation of misogyny. Let's get right into it.
Okay, these are some things that are super misogynistic that you probably have never even realized before. And it needs to stop.
Let's get it.
When guys only respect women that they find attractive.
When guys only respect women that they find attractive. More so when guys only want to have sex with women that they find attractive. Now, if you put the shoe on the other foot, women only respect men who they find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
See, a man will respect a woman he doesn't find attractive. He'll hold the door for her.
Mm-hmm.
He just wouldn't want to have sex with her.
Exactly.
That's for the most part. Whereas a woman won't even look a man's way if he says hi. I mean, let's take it a little step further. There's women out here that openly admit on open platforms that if a man comes up to her and he's not attractive enough, she's going to find him creepy.
Yep.
Whereas if a man who she is attracted to does the same thing, she's not going to find him creepy. She's going to respect him. We can cut the bullshit right now.
I totally agree with him. And what's crazy is that she thinks that's misogynistic. The reason why they have the term chivalry is dead, because back in the day, men will do chivalristic things for women. They will open the door for them. You know, they respect them or whatever. But now in the modern era, women don't respect men. And she says that, oh, okay, a man that respects a woman that men only respects a woman that he's attracted to. So what? So what? So what? Women do that to men all the time. Does that mean y'all hate men? That's the thing that always confused me. Women love to hate men. Women love to say that they don't owe us anything. They love to say that. That when we like okay just said when an ugly guy tries to talk to a woman, she nuclear rejects him. She makes fun of him. She disrespects him. But a good-looking dude comes up and does the same thing. She automatically swoons over him. Women love to say nothing's wrong with that. Women love to say nothing is wrong with them nuclear rejecting us in public, ignoring us in public, not respecting us in public, making fun of us in public. But the moment we do that to them, the moment that I say she had a friend, I'm talking to her friend, but I don't even talk to her. The automatically, I'm the bad guy. Automatically, I'm misogynistic because I don't want to talk with her because I don't have no. I'm not attracted to her. There's nothing wrong with not talk with only respecting the women that you find attractive. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of these women don't. You don't deserve respect. You earn that. You earn respect. And women, they look at us and they don't give us respect. Period. So what does that make women? A misandrist? Do they hate men? Then that's the thing. Also, women don't even think about as well. When you switch their logic on them, it makes no sense. They try to fight tooth and nail, like, "Oh, you're wrong. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that." But then they say the same stuff. Oh, you don't respect if you don't if you don't respect the women that you don't find attractive, you're misogynistic. All right, whatever. Let's continue.
The fact that being called too girly is an insult, but if a guy is too manly, it's praised.
There's no such thing as a man that's too manly.
Right.
And girls are called crazy.
Exactly. Ain't no such thing as a man that's too manly. Ain't no such thing. They actually, matter of fact, they call a man who's too manly toxic. They call it toxic masculinity. And yes, we call men that's too girly as a sign of weakness because you acting like a little biatch. And the reason why we say that because when real stuff happens, when real situation happens, the men have to be the one in the forefront to make sure that they can handle business. If you acting too girly when something go down, ain't not you're going to be stuck in a volatile situation. You might get hurt or you might lose your life. All right, let's continue.
Insane. But if a man is a huge fan of a sports team, he's called loyal. When a guy
Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go
the
back.
fact that being called too girly is an insult, but if a guy is too manly, it's praise.
And also to add on to that, women are the ones that call men too girly. Women are the one that say that. So she need to check. They need to check themselves. Like if you saw my live stream yesterday, they was trying to call me females because I said men aren't obligated to do anything for a woman. They were trying to call me female as an insult. You see what I'm trying to say? So women are the ones that need to check themselves on that. Let's go.
There's no such thing as a man that's too manly.
Fangirls are called crazy or insane, but if a man is a huge fan of a sports team, he's called loyal.
First of all, I love how she tried to get specific with the man, right? She tried to get specific with the man section. When she said fangirls, she wasn't specific with that, right? She wasn't. She just said fangirls. That can mean anything. That could mean anything. And with the guys that are fans, no one questions. First of all, she said sports team. A lot of those men are crazy. First of all, you've seen videos where a lot of those men destroy their own cities because their team won. Right? You've seen those, right? No one said that a man for um, no one ever said that a man who's a fan of a sports team is loyal. No one says that. And then second of all, to be general with the fanboy, that's also an insult if you're called a fanboy. Because you see how well, you see what she did though. She went when she said fangirl, she just went a general term. But when she said the fanboy, she only went specifically to sports. A fanboy could be anything. You could be a fanboy anime. You could be a fan of anime. We got shamed for. I'm an anime fan. I love anime. I've been watching anime since I was 5 years old. I'm about to be 33 in a few weeks. They were shaming the hell out of me for being a fan of Dragon Ball Z. You feel me? I love video games. I'm a fan of video games. They used to shame the hell out of guys who are fans of video games, call them losers or whatnot. So miss me with that fangirl fanboy BS. All right, let's continue.
When a guy buys condoms, it's a good thing and it's safe and it's smart and it's being responsible and being educated.
Mm-hmm.
But when a girl buys condoms, it's like inferred that she's an SLUT.
Yes.
And she absolutely is looked at like that. I
Mm-hmm.
hate the fact that, these women want to extract a little small crap, but don't talk about the whole of the situation.
Yep.
A woman that has condoms is ready for multiple penises to be stuck inside of her.
Mm-hmm.
A man that has condoms is ready to stick his penis in multiple vaginas. We are here to be fruitful and multiply, whereas women are here. You guys are here to bear children and submit to the right man, the correct man. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't practice safe sex, but a woman who keeps a condom keeps a spare dick around as well.
He's absolutely right. Because with men, we don't actually know when we're going to have sex. So it's safe. When we buy condoms, we're actually holding on. We don't have no prospect unless the guy is like literally the only time a guy literally buys condoms for a sexual escapade is if he's with the chick and the chick is like, I'm not having sex unless there's a condom, and he ain't got no condoms around. He's like, damn, I gotta go buy some condoms right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to the store. Right? But if a man is just buying condoms, he just has a pack of condoms, it means that he doesn't know when he's going to have a woman. And if he does have a woman eventually, he's gonna be able to be ready, pull out the condom, and like, okay, cool. Let's do this. I used to do it. I used to have a condom in my wallet all the time. I wasn't having sex with a lot of women like that at all. At all. But the difference again with the woman that buys condoms, yes, she is an SLUT. She is a 304 because women can get sex like that. All she has to do is just go on the phone and be like, "Hey man, what you doing tonight? Come through." That's it. Like okay, just said, she is ready to have multiple penises inserted inside of her. She know what she doing when she buy the condom. She ready. She already know when she buys the condom, she has something set up that night. And then she gonna have something else set up the next night. So yes, I definitely agree with her with that. They are looked at as 304s, as SLUTs. As they should. Let's continue.
You should really smile more. The diaper changing station.
Let me go back. Because that's stupid. Let me go back.
The condom keeps a spare dick around as well.
You should really smile more.
Yes. Yes. Women should smile more. And I keep telling women this, y'all have to be feminine at all times. What women don't realize, because what women don't realize about their femininity is it's the weakness of a masculine man for women to be feminine. You should smile more statement, it means that you need to stop throwing your masculine energy out there, as well as you can break down a man that might be harmful to you. For example, at my job, there's this chick, right, who is feminine, who's completely feminine. I got mad at her one weekend because she came late or something. She came super late to the job, and I was upset with her, right? So I seen her the next night. She smiled at me. She was like, "Oh, Kwadwo, I feel like I haven't seen you in days." I'm looking like, I just saw you a couple hours ago. What are you talking about? She was like, "Oh, how you doing? How's your day?" Knowing damn well she wasn't trying to know how my day was. The reason why she did that was to disarm me. And so when a man tells you that you should smile more, it means you need to open up your femininity more because you are not approachable. As a woman, you're not approachable. And a lot of women, they're not complaining that men are not approaching them because you don't have a smile on your face. You look mean. You look like you have a bad attitude. And men don't like women with terrible attitudes. Like this woman. Let's continue.
Diaper changing stations only being in women's restrooms.
She's absolutely wrong about that. That is absolutely wrong. I can I can show you a picture, not right now, but if I go to work, I can send a picture. I can take a picture of the bathrooms in my job that have baby changing stations in there. Stop the cat.
Hold on, she got mad because you see today you tell a woman you should smile more, and that's misogynistic. So men, you hate a woman just because you want her to smile a little bit more. Okay,
Yeah, craziness.
run that back.
You should really smile more. Diaper changing stations only being in women's restrooms.
That's how much they run away from their roles.
Yep.
She's mad that. Oh my
After I
god.
literally can't go out alone when it's nighttime.
Stop the cap. Men can't go out alone when it's nighttime neither. Would y'all stop that BS? Please. Stop that BS, please. Stop acting like men don't get attacked at night. Come on now. Everyone gets attacked at night. Jesus Christ. I swear, these modern women are so egotistical. They think everything happens to them. Come on now. But here's the thing that makes her misandrist. She automatically put men in a box saying that men will do something to her. That's why she said that. She said that, and I actually had this argument with somebody before. She said that because she automatically puts men that if she goes outside by herself at night, then a man's gonna come and try and do something to her. That's why she said that. And it's insane. That is insane. So stop the cap. Stop acting like women are the only ones that get attacked at night. Men get attacked at night too. Jeez. Let's continue.
Also, I'm not hating on men or blaming men or anything.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
stating the facts, and it's pathetic.
All that whole time she was hating on men. That whole time she was hating on men. None of that was facts. None of that was misogynistic at all. At all. None of that was misogynistic. None of that said, "Oh, I hate women." Jesus Christ, yo.
And you got to realize that these women, they have minds of their own. They don't care about what a man thinks anymore.
He absolutely right. And I agree with him. I agree with him. Modern women don't care about what men think anymore. That's why a lot of these modern women are single. That's why they'll come on here and be like, why don't men want to date me? Oh, they want to date me because I'm too independent, too strong. No, you don't want to listen to us. We want a woman that's feminine. We want a woman that's smiling, that smiles at us. We want a woman that is cooperative. She's not aggressive. But they don't care what we think. So we just don't rock. We don't deal with them. Let's continue.
Okay, another bone to pick. Why is shit like that only for a male audience?
You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Mad at someone on the hashtag. This is misogyny, guys. This is what they
I like
define
that
it as.
shit. I love watching ice smash. Why is it only a male audience for that kind of?
First of all, he's not saying it's a male. It's only a male audience. He put the hashtag on there because most likely his audience is male. Jeez, Christ! Like, do you actually go to that man's page and watch his stuff? Most 9 times out of 10, that man probably has male audience people that watch his stuff. So he put that hashtag on there so he can uh, uh, attract more male to build up his audience. He did that for the algorithm. And ain't nobody blocking a woman from watching these types of videos. Ain't nobody blocking a woman from that. But this is misogynistic, though. You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy I be thinking about, right? When men have their own space, it's misogynistic. But women, when they have their own space, it's, oh, we got to get away from men. We need our own space. Is that not misandrist? Do y'all hate men? There was an article a couple of months ago. I remember it was like a library or something in some place in Europe, all women's library or something, right? They closed it down because men kept coming in there and sitting down, and they was like, we have to close it down because we don't know what these men are trying to do. That's misandrist. You hate men so much that you close the business down because you thought the men were going to be violent. You must hate men. Let's continue.
Stuff. Misogyny is real. Like, don't go after the guy I stitched. That's not fair. I'm not pointing him out. I'm pointing society out.
No, you are pointing him out.
Right.
Because you're mad that he went and posted a video and he hashtagged male audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a world problem.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
You don't like what somebody does. Don't watch their content.
Right.
Go on YouTube and look for there's 100 videos on YouTube of motherfuckers breaking ice.
Yep.
And they didn't have to put male audience. Go look at those ones instead of looking at something that you don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit. Am I a male? No. I don't identify as male.
Yo, OKL is a fool. He was like, yeah, you look like a man. She do look like a man. I'd be confused if I saw her in real life. Is she a female for real? I don't know. Let's continue.
No, I don't think so, because women are allowed to like that shit too, for fuck's sakes. Fuck!
What is her?
Ain't nobody told women that y'all can't like that shit. What are you talking about? Out of all the things that men say that women shouldn't like, ain't no man say that women don't have. Where did women get this from? No man has told a woman you can't like ice breaking videos. What is she talking about? The man just put hashtag male audience so that he can attract a male audience. Maybe that's what he wants. Or maybe that's what his videos attract. So he put that to enhance the algorithm. See, it's so funny. Again, it's so funny when a man creates his own space, women get butthurt. They want to be in our space so bad. But let a man try to get in their space. Women get angry when a man try to get in a woman's space. Look at when trans women get into women's sports. They are mad as hell because of that. That's when they don't look at them as women. When the women are starting to get overlooked by these trans women, that's when all of a sudden these trans women are men, biological men. The whole time women were supporting trans women, talking about straight men should date trans women and all that type of stuff. The moment a trans woman is taking over their spot, all of a sudden they're biological males. You see what I'm saying? There was another story as well. I think it was Australia. I can't remember what game it was, but it was like a championship game where it was men against women. The men trounced the woman. And then everybody's complaining about it. Everybody's complaining like, well, the men should have gave up to let the women to win and all that type of dumb stuff. They got mad because the men went into the women's space and dominated. And that's what I'm talking about. But women love to come at our space and try to change the area. And then they wonder why we got things like MGTOW. All right, let's continue.
But what is her problem, guys? What the hell is her problem? Check this one out.
To all the dudes who addressed only my husband as I was standing right there next to him at the car dealership just now by saying, "Good afternoon, sir.
Right.
You just lost a sale." I was ready to buy. It was ready to buy. Ready
No, you were. yeah, exactly. You see how he pointed? He was like, "No, he wasn't. No, she wasn't. I was going to buy it." That's why they addressed him. He was going to buy the car. Because if she was going to buy it, she would not have brought her husband. She would have just went by herself. Let's continue. Let's see what OK got to say.
I was ready to buy. It was ready to buy. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Your wife shouldn't be online, showing you, making you look weak like this.
Right.
All because those men didn't address you and treat you like you were the breadwinner. Like he said, he's pointing to himself. I'm pretty sure he walked into the dealership. I'm pretty sure he was the one that wanted to purchase, that had the money to purchase the vehicle. So he's the one that has to have those financial conversations.
Mm-hmm.
But because they didn't address her correctly, they didn't bow down and kiss her feet.
Right. Yep.
She didn't want him to buy the car anymore. He's smirking and all, but that bitch gives him hell. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. He probably takes a lot of shit from this woman. Like she's automatically mad because they addressed him instead of addressing her. Which I don't think that's true at all. I think that he came up there. They was like, "How you doing, sir?" They probably talked to both of them. How you both of y'all were doing? And then when he said, "I'm trying to buy a car for my wife," that's when they started talking to him more. And it was like, "Okay, what kind of car y'all looking for?" All that type of stuff, right? And then when he said, "I'm buying a car for my wife," that's when they started focusing their attention on him because he's the one that's making the financial decisions. She wasn't going to buy a car. He was. Stop the cat.
I was going to buy, and you lost the sale.
No, let's read it. Let's read before she talks. Let's read it. Now, this white lady here says, women get 12 abortions but still want their stuff ate out. Girl, get that cemetery.
I agree with that too. Yo, get that cemetery out my face. Having my 12 abortions and then still want to get dug out. Yeah, these amount of women are gross, man. They're gross. Got a whole goddamn cemetery. Got ghosts in their goddamn PUS. Let's continue.
Boy, Mom, aren't they always?
Why are conservative white women such pieces of shit?
So the first thing she did was just insult her.
Yep.
I agree with this white woman.
Mm-hmm.
If you got 12 abortions, that means you had 12 dudes piping you down and through your life. That stretched your womb out, stretched your vagina.
Now, this is what I'm gonna disagree with OKL with. There was 12 dudes that got her pregnant. She was definitely messing with more than 12 dudes. She was messing with more than 12 dudes. Otherwise, she wouldn't have had no 12 abortions. But OKL's right. She went straight to the shaming. She went straight to the sign language. The first one, shame. She did not say anything about what her statement was. She was like, why are conservative women such pieces of crap? What does that have to do with the statement that this woman said? How is that refuting the statement? So you saying you agree with her? So you saying she right? Let's continue.
Vagina out, and as soon as you open up your legs, you see two big ass bologna sandwiches stuffed in there, and you think somebody gonna want to eat that? We like our mango right, baby girl. We like it unpicked off that tree. We
Mm-hmm.
like the high hanging fruits over here.
I mean, seriously, the misogyny is just resonating.
Now she's misogynistic because she's exposing how women are promiscuous and they can't get worse and it deteriorates over time with more use.
Right. And what's so funny is they, like I said, they like to throw women like to use that word for anything. They just spice it up. They just like to throw misogyny on anything. Misogyny is the term for that is a man who hates women, not a woman who hates women. Would y'all stop that and learn your vocabulary? Read a dictionary or something, modern women. Because y'all throw around words and they lose their meaning. So when you actually say those type of words, nobody cares. That's why the word grape is not as powerful as it used to be. Or sexual assault is not as powerful as it used to be. Because women use that on everything. If an ugly dude come and say something, they call it sexual assault. And then when people actually find out what happens, they're like, "Oh, you call that sexual assault? That's weird. Okay, whatever." So when a real victim comes by and say that she got sexual assaulted, she gonna get the third degree because the last woman that said that she was just BSing. She was just like, "Oh, some guy just randomly said hi to me. He sexual assaulted me." But a woman that actually got that sexual assaulted, people gonna be like, "You sure you got sexual assaulted? Are you sure this guy didn't just randomly just uh, uh, accidentally hit you in the shoulder or something?" You see what I'm trying to say? So y'all men and women need to stop throwing these words around because you hurt the actual meaning of the words. And that actually hurts the actual victims of these words. Let's continue.
If you're mad that no one wants to eat your kitty cat, just say that. Shame.
They always give you the same response. Like if I were to say black women are losing today, they're gonna say who hurt you or if you hate women, just say that. They're
Right.
not going to dig deep into the facts for real.
Yeah, they're not going to debate you. They're going to automatically shame you. They're going to say you're gay, you hate women, you're misogynistic, you who hurt you, you can't get no PUS. But they're not going to address what you said though. Look at what she said. She said, "Oh, if no one wants to eat your kitty, just say that." What the hell does that have to do with what the statement that lady said that women be having 12 abortions and still want somebody to eat their kitty cat? Nothing. It just validated. Matter of fact, she just validated it. Let's continue.
Just say that. Shaming women for having abortions. And by the way, nobody loves having abortions. Having an abortion is a very traumatic experience.
I would think black women seem like y'all love it.
Right. If nobody loved having abortions, y'all wouldn't be fighting for it so hard. If women didn't love having abortions, y'all wouldn't be promiscuous like y'all are. For real. Because the consequence of being a promiscuous woman is children, being pregnant. But women are so ditzy nowadays. They don't think straight. They're not as smart as y'all like to believe. They don't have no accountability for their actions. They just think consequences is going to disappear. That they love having abortions. They go straight to having an abortion. Whenever something they don't feel like it's going right, they go straight and do that. That's why they mad about this whole what's that? The whole abortion laws or whatever. That's why they're so mad about that. Because honestly, if a woman wasn't worried about getting pregnant like that, she wouldn't be worried about getting no abortion. Because she would have some wherewithal about what, how, when, and who she opened her legs for. And yes, I'm ashamed women for having an abortion because the women that have abortions usually are irresponsible. And I say usually because yes, you have the certain scenarios. Or what if a woman got raped? Or what if a woman is sick? Or what if a woman is blase blase blah. But that's not the majority of women. Not every woman got raped. Not every woman who gets pregnant is sick. No. Most women that get abortions are just women who are irresponsible, who had a hot girl summer and then don't know who their baby daddy is. They can't take care of them, so they go and kill their womb. So yeah, you should shame them for that all the time.
The girl I was dealing with, that I provided a safe space for, a home, etc., financials, etc. She still decided to abort my baby. It's something about you black women that you guys love abortion. You
For
guys love
real.
it. You guys, it's a part of
For
your
real.
lifestyle. So when somebody
Mm-hmm.
even mentions the word abortion, by the way, this lady's a nurse. When they mention the word abortion in a negative light in your eyes,
Nurses, make sure y'all avoid the nurses, please. Nurses are the worst women to date. The worst. They're the biggest 304s. The biggest.
it attacks your very world.
Nobody loves having abortions. Having an abortion is a very traumatic experience for most women. And you're a terrible person, by the way, because I was going to leave this alone until I saw this. And all you had to say was yikes. Yikes? You should have shut that shit down.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let's read it. Let's read it. I knew it. I have a friend. She's 23 years. I had no idea she came to my house just after an abortion. Was in terrible pain. I sent her on her way.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, somebody said, "Yikes!"
As he should. As a man, you ain't got to deal with that shit. Why do you have to deal with that shit when a woman had an abortion? I actually had to deal with that shit one time. I had a friend of mine who had an abortion. I drove to the abortion clinic. I even had to go to a job interview that same day. I had to wait for her. And then after that, I took her to dinner because she was feeling bad or whatever. I had to deal with that shit. But where's she at now? Where's she at? Nowhere to be found. Even though I sacrificed my time for her bullshit. And it wasn't my child. I wasn't having sex with her. I was not having sex with her. It was not my child at all. I was just doing something for her. I was just taking her to the clinic for a friend. Luckily, that clinic was near the job interview, so I was like, two birds, one stone. Kill two birds with one stone. Lord have mercy. And I had to waste so much time sitting, trying to console her, trying to be a friend to her, all that dumb stuff. All that dumb stuff. As a man, you are not obligated to do anything for a woman. You're not. Let's continue.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. If you want to kill a baby, if you want to kill that fetus inside of you, that's on you. The world shouldn't feel sorry for y'all because y'all are killing babies. Black women have murdered more than 12 million babies in the 1980s, I believe. You guys have killed millions of
And by the way, my friend was a black woman.
children, and you want somebody to be a victim.
As soon as you saw it. But you're more concerned with your followers, with your likes and your views than shutting shit down that's clearly problematic.
Shut up.
And that makes you problematic.
This black woman did not say anything to refute what she said at all. Even the whole part of, the problem is shaming women with abortion, she didn't say nothing. She didn't have to shut shit, nothing. The lady didn't have to shut nothing down.
Shit down that's clearly problematic. How about shutting abortion down because that is a problematic thing?
Yep.
Abortion should only be reserved for those that probably got raped, or those who have medical issues and the baby. Yeah, like it should be reserved for dire situation.
Exactly.
Not when somebody just feels like getting one.
Exactly.
12 years straight.
Yep.
Have sex for 5 years straight. As soon as you get pregnant, you decide to kill the baby
Mm-hmm.
because you're irresponsible.
Yep.
Get the hell out of here.
That
Exactly.
makes you problematic. And it's because of people like you that perpetuate the stigma around abortion that makes it so hard for women to actually get them if they need.
These are absolutely messed up.
You know how easy it is for you to go get an abortion?
Right.
Like hotcakes for these.
Yeah.
These are absolutely messed up things that are told to young girls every single day.
Let's hear the messed up things that we tell the young girls, all right? Let's hear this Jezebel.
And it's disgusting. Number one, if you're a young man and you want to make money, you should learn about the stock market or day trading. But if you're a young woman and you want to make money, you should become a sugar baby.
First of all, nobody said that crap. First of all, nobody tells young boys to take the stock. It's a good idea. And I'm pretty sure there's some people that tell young boys to take the stock market out or whatever. But what we just tell young boys to work, get a job. That's all we tell young boys to do. Now, we might tell them to go to college or something, but we tell them if you want to make money, get a job. Don't be lazy. Get a job. That's all we tell these young boys. And these young girls, we don't tell them to marry rich. That's what y'all women tell y'all each other. Y'all tell each other to marry rich. We just tell these women, first of all, these modern women tell these women to go to college and don't even get married. So say that bull crap. Y'all women don't even tell them to get married. So miss me with that bullshit. And second of all, if a man is telling her to get married, he's telling her to get married to a guy that will provide for her. It doesn't matter if he's rich or not. That's what men are telling young women. But what y'all young women are telling each other is to work and get a job. Go to college and get a job. We don't tell y'all to marry rich. Nobody tells y'all to marry rich. The only one who says marry rich are these gold digging young women, gold digging modern women.
You should start an OnlyFans. Better yet, you should just marry rich.
You must be getting mad at women for saying this.
Yeah.
It's called hypergamy.
Yep.
It's called hypergamy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be my own rich man.
You want to be your own rich man. Okay, you want to be us. I got you.
Better yet, you should just marry rich. See, I want to be my own rich man.
But you know what's so funny for women saying that she want to be her own rich man? She's gonna get to a point, even if she gets 6 figures, that she's gonna get tired of working. Because it's not easy to get 6 figures for anybody, man or woman. Don't matter. But when you actually get to that 6 figures, you're putting in hours, over 80 hours, at least, before you get to rest. Women don't like to work. Women don't like to work. They're always looking for help. They're always looking for a handout. They're always looking for some way to take a break. Always. So if she want to be rich, cool. Go ahead and be rich. She's going to be mad as hell, and she's going to be like, man, I need a man to help pay the bills. I need a man to take off my shoulders. I'm tired of being superwoman. I'm tired of being strong and independent. You see videos nowadays where women are tired of being strong and independent. I might actually do a live stream on that. Hilarious.
If a young boy is teasing you or making fun of you, it's because he likes you. It's not because he's manipulating you or playing you or abusing you. It's because he likes you.
Okay, let's see what OKL has to say about this first.
I mean, usually, that happens. I don't condone violence against young girls. I don't condone a little boy picking on a girl where it's annoying her, hurting her feelings. I don't condone that. But when a young kid plays with a girl, hell, I've been in that situation. Some of these girls like it too. Okay, and again, I'm going to connotate this by saying I do not condone violence. That boy's not trying to manipulate the girl. That's the kid. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
And I'm going to break it down even further. When little boys do that to little girls. When little girls do that to that's our way when we're kids to show affection to anybody. When we're young boys, because young boys do that to young boys too. The reason why, if we were to do that, like whatever she was talking about, teasing or whatever the hell she was talking about, if he's doing that to her, he's trying to signify, yo, I want you to actually be my friend. Because boys, we do that to each other. That actually shows that we have love for each other, to be honest with you. Because boys, we don't tell each other, oh, we love you, we love you, we love you. You're my best friend, we love you. We make fun of each other. Oh, you a bitch ass nigga. Me and my boys, yeah, me and my homies right now, we straight up call each other gay all the time. We be straight making fun of each other, calling each other gay all the time. And we know we just teasing each other, but that's how we show our love and affection. But so when we're young and little boys, we're always teasing each other. We always roughhousing with each other. That's how we're showing affection. So sometimes young boys, they show their affection by teasing you, by maybe showing a little roughhouse. They try not to hurt you, but they will do a little roughhousing. And like OKL said, no, I don't condone violence at all. But that's how little boys show affection to these little girls. We're not going around writing love poems, and because when we're young, especially when we're little boys, we don't have no game. We have no game. We're also too scared to just come out and be like, "Hey, I like you," for fear of nuclear rejection. And that's what most women, especially little girls, don't understand. No, it's not manipulation. No, it's not, whatever the hell she's trying to say. That's what y'all women do. That's what y'all young girls do. Because these young girls, they will hit on a man. They will tease a guy. And not tease him, they will try and shame him to manipulate him to do whatever he wants. That's why women will call a man gay. That's what women will call a straight man gay. Because if you call a straight man gay, then straight man's going to try everything in his power to prove that he's not gay. The last girl I was with, right? Every time I would turn her down for sex, she would call me gay. And I'm looking like, bitch, we just had sex the other day. How am I gay? Because I don't want to have sex with you today. Oh, because I don't want to have sex with you today, all of a sudden I'm gay? What is that? How does that make sense? See, women use projection whenever they make their statements. Stuff like this, like the shit she says, is the shit women do to men. And they think because we're equal that we do the same thing to them. Let's continue.
All he knows is he likes her, man. Cut it. That's why we're supposed to raise them and guide them.
Dress code, because apparently the skin on my shoulders is really distracting to the young boys in the class, and they just can't control themselves. If a male is assertive, he is powerful.
First of all, yes, men are attracted to looks. So if you're a woman and you don't want to get men staring at you, uglify yourself, or don't wear distracting, revealing clothing. And then second of all, that's an establishment. It's an establishment. Forget the whole distracting young boys thing. It's an establishment, a school, whatever. I guess we're talking about school. It's an establishment that's trying to teach you how to be, or trying to conform to society and dress properly, business-like. It's more than just, men will be distracted. It's so that you can learn to be a proper dressed woman. Because what women don't like to think is that you are judged on your looks. And it's not just women, it's men as well. You are judged on your looks. So if you looking like a bum, guess what people are gonna call you? A bum. If you're looking like a 304, guess what people are gonna perceive you as? A 304. It doesn't matter how good your heart is or whatever, good personality or blase, blase, blah. Because a lot of people are not gonna talk to you on a regular basis. Well, look at me. I'm a black man. I'm the nicest guy you could probably meet. It don't matter to the police though. The police look at me as a thug. A lot of white people look at me as a thug. But I'll dress proper, but I also dress down. I'll dress down in my normal streetwear. White people look at me as a thug. I'm the most proper. I'm the most proper. I could be the most properly dressed. Matter of fact, I have a story. My younger brother, he's a police officer, right? When he graduated from the police academy, me and my family, I think it was me and my mom actually. We went to the graduation, right? Let me tell you, I was the most proper dressed nigga in the whole place. I was in a suit. I was in a tie. I had dress shoes. Let me tell you, the cops still looked at me like they was ready to kill me. They had their hands on their Glocks. Like I was ready to start shooting, sweating the place up with every cop or white person. Because it was not just a cop, it was white people, it was white dudes as well. White dudes was staring me down like I was a gangster, like I was a crip. Like I was a thug, like I'm about to start shooting shit up. And I swear to God, bro, I was the only dude wearing a suit. The white people there, because it was mostly white people, the white people there weren't even dressed business casual. I was in a suit. I was looking like Kevin Samuels in that motherfucker. For real. And they still saw me as a thug. But that's the whole point of a dress code, is to learn how to dress properly so people can break that perception of you. And going back to that statement, yes, women, men are attracted to you, and the more skin you show, the more men get distracted. That's nature. So if you're not going to hear it nature, don't get mad when something happens to you. Let's continue.
If a female is assertive, she's a bitch.
That's 100% fact.
Yep.
That's fact.
Yep.
Most assertive men get things done, and they're called bosses. And
Mm-hmm.
most assertive women that get things done have strong A-type personalities, and that comes with a bad attitude because women are emotional based, whereas men are logic based.
Yep.
So a woman can't run away from her innate nature. Her assertion is going to come from a place of logic, but mainly emotion in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to break it down as far.
And then women don't turn that off as well. See, assertive men, we actually are strategic with our assertiveness. We're not assertive everywhere we go. We're assertive in certain areas. When it comes to our job, comes to business, when we have to correct somebody. But women, they want to be assertive everywhere. You do something they don't like, they actually act like a bitch. And they don't know when to shut up. And then it leads to problems. Like, for example, where that white woman, she was being assertive to that black man, and she slaps him. And then that black man had to beat her ass and the husband's ass, because the husband, since he wasn't assertive, he got himself into a situation where he got knocked the fuck out. So yes, an assertive woman is a bitch. Let's continue.
If a female is assertive, she's a bitch. What?
what's something that's actually incredibly fucking misogynistic, but everyone just ignores?
Girl, I have so many. The term bitch is used to insult a woman, and then son of a bitch for a man, even though son of a bitch is just calling the man's mother a bitch.
You guys are the ones that popularized it.
Exactly.
Why do women's sports literally have
Women are the ones that popularize the word bitch. But the reason why the word bitch is used is because the term bitch is actually referring to a female dog. And when a female dog is, sometimes a female dog can be aggressive. It can start attacking people. So when a woman is acting like a bitch, she's being too aggressive, just like that last woman said. She's being too aggressive, and she's attacking people. She's attacking people. Not physically, sometimes physically, but a lot of times verbally. She's attacking the man's sexuality. She's attacking the man's status. She's attacking, or not even just the man, she's women too. They're attacking the people's reputation. So that's what we mean when we call women a bitch.
a different name, like NBA versus WNBA? Why?
Because men were doing it 1st
Mm-hmm.
and women decided to copy off of us, wanted a place in society where we are already in place, so we had to put the W in front of it to separate the sexes, dumbass.
NBA.
And I'm going to add on to that as well. Women can't compete with men. They can't compete with men. Because if you put women in the NBA, all they would be doing is complaining that they can't win a game because men will trounce them. Men are physically stronger than women. Get it through your thick skull, women. I don't care how many times y'all like to call equal, when I like to say y'all equal. Y'all are not physically stronger than a man. So we have to put y'all in your own category, or it will not be fair. We want things to be fair. So we have to put y'all in the WNBA instead of putting y'all in the NBA, because if we put y'all in the NBA, y'all will never win a game. Y'all will never win a game. And that goes with any type of woman type thing. Look at, again, going back to the whole trans woman, going back to the whole trans woman thing. Look at how women are complaining that trans women are winning the games or beating women. Because biologically they were born a male. So they still have the muscle density as a male. They have the durability as a male. They have the lung capacity as a male. They still have the strength and power of a male. So these women, these little girls are realizing, like, damn, I can't compete. Look at all the stories. There's plenty of them where a trans woman. There's one story where in MMA where a trans woman beat the fuck out of a real woman. She cracked her skull. So that's where we got to separate the two sexes. Otherwise, y'all will get hurt, and it will not be fair for y'all.
Versus WNBA. Why can't we all be under NBA? When you think of a teacher, you think of a woman, but a professor, you think of a man.
And let's go back to that. It's the NBA, the NFL, MLB, you name it. These sports were named National Football League, National Basketball Association. It's named that because we didn't have to put male in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
We had to put a W in front of that shit because you guys wanted equality.
Mm-hmm.
Literally have a different name, like NBA versus WNBA. Why can't we all be under NBA? When you think of a teacher, you think of a woman, but a professor, you think of a man. Same thing with cook and chef. This comes from the whole thing about women not getting higher education. Men are praised for buying condoms because they're being.
Ah, man. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that buying condoms shit again, but that whole teacher and professor. First of all, there's women that are called professors, so stop that. Stop that. Just because when you hear the term teacher and you hear the term professor and you automatically think woman and you automatically think a male, it don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. And then cooks and chef, those are not interchangeable. Oh my god. Those are not interchangeable between sexes. You can still see a man and call him a cook. And matter of fact, I don't never when I hear the word term cook, I don't never think of a woman. I think of a man because we don't usually call we don't really call women anything. Honestly, we just call a woman that's doing her thing just cooking because that's part of y'all role. That's y'all. That's what y'all can do. Cook. When I hear the term cook or chef, I automatically think of a man because that's a job title. Title. So a cook and a chef could be used for any type of sex. It's just that, and it's just she wants to have something to complain about. Honestly, nobody thinks differently between cook and chef or teacher and professor. Get out of here. Let's continue.
Safe and using protection, but women are shamed for it because they're being a slut.
We already dealt with that one.
Yeah, right.
Girly used as an insult, and why is too girly used as an insult, and why is it degrading? Similarly, why do we look up to things that are manly?
I don't know who says this, guys. Somebody write in the comments right now. Did you ever tell a girl that she was too girly?
And let me break it down because when you're a man, you get things done. You get shit done. That's why. And going back to my live stream yesterday, when I said that men don't have to, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to do anything for women. That's why they was calling me female. That's why they said man up. You got to man up and stop that and stop the you know what I'm saying? Because I think it was the video was the a zesty dude was smacking a young girl. That's why they said you got to man up and actually get in the way because they know a man will a real man will get things done. A real man that's what they try to say. The real man pays the bills, or the real man protects the women, or the real man does this. Y'all look up to things that's manly because when something it's manly, it means it's getting things done. That's why these women want to replace men in all these superhero shows and all this type of stuff. They want to be known as manly because in those type of roles, they get things done. They get the accolades and that type of stuff. The men, guys who are men, they get the accolades, the praise, and respect because the men actually get things done. When you call somebody, first of all, we don't call a woman too girly. We actually call them too masculine, honestly. But calling a man too girly is calling him weak. It's calling him weak. And y'all women are the ones that say that. Men don't even say that to each other anymore. We don't even say that to each other anymore, honestly. Women are the ones that call men too girly. Let's continue.
Women are shamed for literally everything we do. Like the whole concept of something is too basic is because every other woman likes it. Like what? Why is
what
female body part used as something
that makes no sense? Y'all ain't women ain't shamed for nothing. We actually need to bring shame back. You're not even shamed for literally there's a woman out there talking about she doesn't care about playing dudes. She let it go online talking about she plays guys, breaking their hearts and taking their money. There's another one out there talking about men are ATMs. Ain't nobody shaming them for making men a utility. Ain't nobody shaming them. Let's go. Let's continue.
to describe weak people. And grow a pair of balls needs to get
Because the vagina is weak.
Yep.
the vagina gets weak. The penis turns rock hard, and it represents strength and leadership. We have to lead inside the vagina. That vagina is a delicate uh, organ, all right, if you will. It's
And then let me also tell you about why they have the grow repair, right? And this is what women don't understand because they have that dumbass. They have that also have that dumbass shit called what's it called? Man spreading or whatever the hell it's called, whatever that dumb shit is called, man spreading or whatever. What women don't realize is our balls are sensitive. You can brush up next to it, and we could be writhing in pain. I don't even like when I used to have sex with women. I did not like women fondling, touching, doing anything with my balls at all. I didn't like them doing nothing with my balls. Nothing. I said when I was like, no, don't lick my balls, don't eat my balls, don't do nothing. I don't care. So men have a constant weakness in between our legs daily, to the point where we actually have to spread our legs so we don't hurt ourselves, or we will be in writhing pain. That's why I don't give a damn about women talking about, oh, they're strong. Women are stronger because they give birth. Y'all don't give birth unless y'all get pregnant. And if you don't get pregnant and you don't have no baby, you're not strong. But men, we have to deal with our balls, the threats of hurting our balls from the time they drop to the day we die. If I all of a sudden slip and fall and my leg going between a bar or something, I'm dead. I could die. I could die. So the whole grow pair means that when we get hit in the balls, we have to deal with the pain, get up, and still move, keep moving. It's a sign of strength because we have to deal with that pain and keep it going. We can't sit around and be like, we can't be weak when we get hit in the balls. We got to get up and keep it going. That's why they use grow a pair. That's why they use that term, grow a pair, or you got some balls, because balls are sensitive, and we got to do everything in the world to protect them all the time, constantly. Let's continue.
delicate and weak. The very touch of it makes your legs shake, gets you aroused, gets your body weak. That's why, because it's a comparison to the nature of the vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, a female body part used as something to describe weak people. And grow a pair of balls means to get stronger. I have so many more.
See how females
I just, yeah.
That's not what you are. Not even offensive. So I don't even know why. I want you to answer two simple questions for me, please. First, what is it about female that you prefer over women and girls? And two, why?
Let me hear that. Let me run that back. What did this guy just say?
I don't even know why. I want you to answer two simple questions for me, please. First, what is it about female that you prefer over women and girls?
I don't prefer female over women and girls, dummy. A female is used to describe a gender.
Right.
So a dog, we call a female dog
Yep.
a female dog because it has a vagina.
Mm-hmm.
We call a male dog because it has a penis.
Mm-hmm.
We call a female plant that of the weed, when it comes to marijuana, we call the female the one that has all the seeds, okay? And we call the male one that doesn't have the seeds. These are used to differentiate the gender or roles in nature, all right?
He is exactly right. And it's not even just in nature. We use it for everything. For example, I have, let me see if I can pull it up. This is the male. When you put it into a phone, the whatever the USB port, the port is called the female because when this side goes in there and it connects together. And they use that term for wires. If you ever look up wires and stuff like that, they use the female and male term to differentiate which side is the side that you're supposed to stick in, and which is the port or whatnot. So he's absolutely right. It's to differentiate between the genders in nature, male, female, and it's used for every scientific term. We're not talking about human beings. And I'm like, okay, y'all continue.
That's why we call them females. It's not preferred over woman. Now, a woman is describing a human female, or a girl is describing a human female.
Yep.
Dumbass.
Right.
And two, why do you have such a strong emotional reaction to women simply saying you're being disrespectful? Here is why.
The strong emotional reaction is, in fact, the woman actually getting mad at you because you called her a female.
Right. Exactly.
I did already.
Bitches like you pisses you off. And guess what? I want all the smoke.
Oh, interesting. Tell me about the smoke. Let's give it to him.
That guy in
I'm gonna give you smoke too, sister.
you know he wants to sleep with you, but you keep him around for your own self-validation. Doesn't that sound kind of manipulative?
I'm going to address this seriously because this mindset is actually one that's very dangerous. Women don't owe men anything.
Hold on. What'd she say? Hold on. Let's go back.
Seriously, because this mindset is actually one that's very dangerous. Women don't owe men anything.
So wait a minute. Wait a second. Does that make her a man? Oh, does she hate men now? Oh, do these class of women are these class of modern women, are they degenerates? Because when I said that men are not obligated to do anything for women, they shamed me. Y'all saw that in my live stream yesterday. But what she say? Oh, women don't owe men anything? All of a sudden it's all cool, huh? Nobody calling her out her neck. Nobody calling her ugly. Nobody saying, oh, you look like a milk dud. Nobody's saying that her she's degenerate class. You see what I'm trying to say here? Bro, I swear to God. Let's continue. Yo.
Women don't owe you anything, guys. They don't owe you a goddamn thing.
And you know what? I agree. They don't owe us nothing. And that's why I said that men are not obligated to do anything for a woman. No, you are not. If they don't owe us anything, we don't owe them a goddamn thing. Let's continue.
Romantic feelings for a woman doesn't mean she has to reciprocate those same feelings back to you. Why?
You ask a girl out on a date, she know you want to have sex with her. You're only asking her out because that's a part of the courting process.
Exactly.
The vetting process.
Exactly.
Deal with a woman.
Yep.
Now, when a woman allows a man to take her out, knowing in fact that she's not going to have sex with him, has no intentions on having sex with him, and has no type of a romantic connection with that guy, she is stringing him. Excuse me. She is stringing that man along.
Yep.
And yes, she's manipulating him.
Yep.
But according to her, y'all, women don't owe men shit. Just accept all the money. I remember a TikTok video where this guy used to donate to this girl on OnlyFans, and he paid her $10,000 just to see her, and she spent that $10,000 on a vacation with her and her boyfriend. That is leading somebody on.
Exactly.
I tell men all the time, if you take a girl out on a date and she refuses to punani and she tells you she's not romantically into you, don't get mad at her. Just don't take her out no more.
Yep.
Find another girl who is actually into you.
Feelings back to you. Why do you think so many women have been by their best friend? Because men like you.
Anytime a woman is being called out on their BS, they always go to the extreme.
Yep. They always go to the extreme. Didn't nobody talk about grape? What's she talking about? And no, most women don't get grape by their male best friends. Shut up. Shut up. No, they don't. No, they don't. If that's the case, why do y'all keep male best friends? See, that's the crazy thing. Women are so afraid of men doing something to them. Why do you come to our space? Why do you hang out with us? Why do you keep us as your friend if you think we're going to do something to you? Go away. I swear these women don't think nothing. Oh, because I don't think that's going to happen. Shut up. You automatically put men in a box. So if you think that's going to happen, why are you hanging out with us? Why adverse from the danger by not even being in the vicinity of a man? Let's continue.
Why do you think she gets raped by her best friend? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, man.
Entitled to that woman's feelings and her body.
Or that guy you keep letting take you out on dinner dates, but you never sleep with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know he wants you romantically.
Exactly.
You just want a free dinner.
Yep.
Many men think that dates are transactional, and it's so scary. If your entire purpose for taking someone out on a date is to sleep with them, and then you get angry when they don't sleep with you, you are a predator.
That's the entire purpose of dating. I'm gonna have to do a live video about dating, but that's the entire purpose of dating, is to have sex with someone. And I don't care what anybody has to say about that shit. Dating was never a thing until the early 1920s when guys were taking prostitutes out on dates. And then at the end, they would have sex with the prostitutes. So if that's the case, women, don't expect men to pay for your dates. We're going to go Dutch every time. If you're not going to have sex with us, pay for your own meals. Get your own ride. No Uber, nothing. We're not paying for nothing. Don't get mad when we don't pay for nothing. That's why men are going half and half nowadays.
Ain't nobody gonna get angry when they don't speak with you. And ain't nobody a predator because they are upset that they didn't get what they actually wanted. That man is on a date with you because he wants to have some type of romance.
And what does that mean for the women that take a man's money on a date and don't sleep with them? It makes them predators as well. Because they preying on a man's money, on a man's wallet. They preying on the man's wallet and expecting him to buy them stuff because of what? He wants to take them out. Men, if you take a girl on a date and she talking about she don't want to sleep with you, split that check. Split that check. And then tell her ass to take an Uber or tell her ass to go home, walk home. Have a good day, ma'am. I'll see you later. You're not going to drop me off? Nope. You can order an Uber. Men, y'all don't owe her nothing. Nothing. Let's finish this off.
The kiss of her, and hopefully sex. Women don't owe men shit. They can string men along on dates. And you're a predator if you think it's wrong for her to do that. I'm telling you guys, they think this is what misogyny is, when in fact, it's delusion. Y'all hit that like.
He's actually right. It's definitely delusion. And that is why men are going their own way. That's why men are going MGTOW, because we don't want to deal with this shit no more. Why the fuck would I want to take a girl on a date and get nothing, waste all my money, when I could just spend my money on myself? I could take myself out on a date. Shit. I can save my money up and just chill at the crib instead of wasting my time dealing with a chick like her who's not going to sleep with me because I put in my work to try and get with her. And she don't want to show romantic feelings. Yeah, men, don't waste your time with that. Don't waste your time with these women, especially these women that call you misogynistic. They only want to call you misogynistic so you can bend the knee and do whatever they want you to do. Don't listen to these women that call you misogynistic because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. But but if a man starts beating on them or whatever, if another man starts beating on them, they expect you to be a man and start getting away. But no, that's misogynistic. Remember, being like that is misogynistic because oh man, yeah. Make sure y'all like this video if you're checking this out. I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're gonna end it here. Again, if you guys want to check out my boy OKL, OK Let's Talk TV, you can. The original video is in the description. Go and check out the video. Run up the numbers. Like the sub to his page. Hit the notification bell on his page. If this is your first time, checking me out, please like my video, share, subscribe to my page, and the notification bell. Like I said, I'm probably just going to do straight live streams from now on. I might still drop videos here and there, but I'm gonna do live streams pretty much every day. All right, guys. You guys be safe. I appreciate you guys checking me out. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I will talk with y'all soon. Men, stay being masculine. Women, stay being feminine. And men, keep going your own way. I will talk with y'all soon. Peace.